Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. Welcome back to Minnie's Mental Health. Thank you for joining me on another session of my channel. How are you today? Where are you around this whole wide world? Where are you watching me from? How's everything going? Yes, I would just like to appreciate your time and your support. So on my last video, I spoke about a very sensitive topic, about the innocence of children and my own experiences, a particular experience as a young girl. So I'd say that was part one. I've got part two just to conclude. As I mentioned before, I've had a number of experiences, so I just choose to conclude on part two today, because as the popular saying goes, I'm one of those individuals that God has just helped. Yes, so on this video I would like to mention about sexual abuse, basically, and obviously as a child that can cause trauma. I'll even go to the spiritual side of trauma, talking from experience, talking from other people's experiences. But yeah, so sad to say, but I've had experiences of that sort of abuse done to me. First, when I was a young girl, 5, it was a case of yet again visiting relatives, and in my country, in South Africa, people tend to have rooms outside where they sort of get tenants. So that tenant could be a family member, could be a friend, could be anyone really, as long as they're paying rent. So it's like it's a very popular income source for families, provided obviously they have the property and they have the space. So this particular person, I think he was a family relative. I didn't know him, basically. But so he did the sadly classic of showing me sweets, basically. Invited me, showed me sweets, he told me to give me sweets, and obviously as that young girl, I remember I was just outside of that relative's house we were visiting, and I said, oh, he's an uncle,